On a glorious journey to great academic heights, you need a university that will guarantee hopes of employment without sweltering in a pool of job hunts. I present to you Ndejje University. We are an Anglican university endowed with 3 state-of-the-art campuses in Luero Bombo, the Graduate School in Rubaga, and the Kampala campus along Balintuma Road behind Mengo Hospital. With well-coordinated learning programs ranging from day, evening, weekend, in-service and e-learning, the globally recognized university offers job market competing courses that will surely light your academic path. Our various undergraduate and graduate programs include Business Administration and Management, Engineering and Survey, Basic Sciences and Information Technology, Education, Environment and Agricultural Sciences, Arts, Health Sciences, and many more. With accreditation by the National Council of Higher Education, we now offer a diploma in clinical medicine and community health. We as well take pride in some courses sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board for a loan scheme that will not get you worried of tuition as you pursue your dream. Come ready for an academic adventure on great facilities of learning. You can visit our website on www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug. Ndejje University, the fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
Get noticed, advertise with us. Call 0714-474-433 or 0759-728-168 to place your bookings now. Ndejje University TV is available on free-to-air, GoTV, and Your TV. Follow us on Facebook, Ndejje TV Live, Twitter at Ndejje TV Live, Instagram, Ndejje TV Live, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ndejje University TV. Ndejje University TV, your source of knowledge and wisdom.
Coming up on Live at 8, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni commends NRM MPs on the value addition. Remembering the martyrs, we take an insight at the events that led to the killing of the Uganda martyrs. And in sports today, the women's senior national handball team prepares for the Africa Beach Games in Tunisia. This and much more on Live at 8. Welcome to Ndejje University Television. My name is LONA KASASA Jemima, and this is Live at 8. Here are the news in details. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni noted that the NRM MPs had agreed with him on the matter of the value addition that should be implemented as it benefits the Ugandans. Let's take a look at this story.
The president made the remarks today during the ongoing 10 days NRM Parliamentary Caucus retreat at the National Leadership Institute in Nali Chankwanze. The retreat is running under the theme Increasing Household Incomes and Wealth Creation, the Critical Role of the Leader.
The question I want to ask you, how much money is Uganda losing every year by exporting unprocessed coffee? This is where you should start from. This means adding value to all these products. Of course, we didn't have government money. If we had government money, we would have added value the way we wanted, but we didn't have enough money because the economy was down. So, when we get private sector players, we take advantage of them. In some cases, we use government money. But you, as our colleagues, as my comrades in the struggle for value addition, yes, you can look at the 90 billion or 81 billion here, which maybe Amina did this, did the other one. But the bigger question you should start with, when we export unprocessed raw materials, how much do we lose per year? You seem not to remember that.
President Museveni further urged the MPs to always prioritize the key sector in budget allocation, saying that once key sectors like roads and electricity are worked on, the rest of the areas can also be worked on.
And that I called the cabinet in Statistics House. I said, you people, you see the country the crisis is in. I beg you to agree that we prioritize two sectors, the road sector and the electricity sector. You go and check the records. You will see that from 2006, fortunately the cabinet agreed. I called the NRM caucus, they agreed. You go and check the figures. In 2006, electricity was getting only 300, I think the roads were getting 300 billion or something like that. But from that agreement in Statistics House, the road sector went up to 4 trillion. Now they have started bringing it down again. I have found that it's now less than that. I thought it was still where we put it. Because my advice to them was, even if we have got many problems, but if we have got enough electricity and good roads, the rest can follow. How about the other issues? How about water? How about this one? Yes, those are there. But let's first have the roads and power. Now, you have seen what we have done with the power.
The president also agreed with the legislators that in case of any issue, mostly about the presidential proposal, the NRM Parliamentary Caucus will sit with him in a caucus and resolve the matters amicably. About the district roads, President Museveni agreed with the legislators that each district should receive 1 billion shillings for Maram roads, saying that the roads boost development. On district hospitals, President Museveni proposed that health centers 3 and 4 will be empowered with doctors, as those facilities are the first areas for the management of various diseases. He also rooted for prevention methods right from the unborn babies through attendance of antenatal clinics, immunization, among others, rather than treatment. Ronette Masika, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Ronette Masika. Today we take a look at the beginning of the Christianity religion and the circumstances which led to the death of the Uganda martyrs on the 3rd of June. Let's have a look.
For 10 years, from 1867 to 1876, Mutesa strongly patronized Muslim. He learned some Arabic, attended and even led prayers in a mosque built at the Lubiri Court. But by 1876, the basis of the encouragement of Islam was being undermined by the forces of Muslim Egypt, striving to incorporate the headwaters of the Nile into an Egyptian empire. The subsequent defiance of a number of young pages led to the execution of some 100 Muslims at Namgongo. The Anglican Church Missionary Society's first representatives arrived at the court of Mutesa on June 30, 1877. 18 months later, on February 17, 1879, a group of French Catholic white fathers arrived also by the East Coast route. The presence of these two rival versions of Christianity was immediately a matter of controversy. The rivalry has to be understood against the background of centuries of controversy and warfare between Catholic and the Protestant in Europe. Both Protestants and Catholic missionaries soon attracted a lively interest, especially from the young pages at court, many of whom began to frequent the missionary compounds. The Protestants were especially numerous at the treasury under the patronage of Chief Kulungi. The Catholics developed a strong following in the private quarters of the Kabaka. In 1882, the White Fathers withdrew from Buganda altogether. The withdrawal did not mean an end of Catholic activity in Buganda. The pages continued to meet and an increasing number of people were taught. By 1897, Mutesa had come to realize that a complete alliance with one of the Christian groups was neither practicable nor desirable. Mwanga succeeded his father in October 1884. He was 18 years old. Mwanga seems to have lacked strong religious convictions. He was a skeptic in an age of faith. Like all Kabakas at the beginning of their religion, Mwanga needed to assert his authority over all elements and functions within the country, including the foreign missionaries. This general need to assert his authority and the personal antagonisms with the three missionaries in the country led to the death of the first three Baganda Christians on July 31, 1885. The missionaries were being warned against becoming a focus of political power or political discontent against the young Kabaka. It was a fear of a European invasion which principally caused the death in Busoga on October 29, 1885 of the 37-year-old Anglican Bishop James Hannington. His death from the Kiganda point of view was a legitimate act of state designed to ward off potential invasion. Hannington's death had repercussions within Buganda. It led to further killings of Christians. Only 2 weeks later, on November 15, 1885, Joseph Mukasa Balikudembe was brutally killed for daring to criticize the Kabaka for the murder of the Anglican bishop. Balikudembe became the first Catholic martyr. In May and June 1886, a large massacre of Christians, both Catholic and Protestant, took place. Many were executed at Namgongo, the traditional execution site, also used for the Muslim martyrs of 1876. The immediate cause of the killings was the Kabaka's anger at the disobedience of his Christian pages. Undoubtedly, these Uganda martyrs died believing and trusting in Christ as their savior. They sang hymns on the way to their deaths, preached to their persecutors, strongly believed in life after death.
We are not killing anyone, but it's the gods whom we despise and call demons who are killing. If the demons are killing us, then we are their slaves.
And their courage and fortitude made a great impression on those who saw them. Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
And in sports today, the Uganda Handball Federation on the morning of the 30th May 2023 at their headquarters in Kampala announced the participation of the women's senior national team in the upcoming Africa Beach Games that are to take place in Tunisia. Let's have more on this story.
We welcome you here. I'm part of the
The second edition of the African Beach Games set to be held in Hammamet, Tunisia from the 23rd to the 30th of June. This year will witness fierce competitions as teams vie for limited spots available for the ANOC World Beach Games qualifiers in Bali, Indonesia. Among the participants is the Uganda's women national handball team, which has been in camp at Ndejje University's main campus in Luero since May 14th under coaches George Isabire and Ismail Bazanye. Starting June 11 to 21st, the 20 women team will be cut down to the final 10, who will then be nominated under residential training as they prepare to set off on the 22nd of this month. To compete with at this continental championship will be handball powerhouses like Tunisia, Kenya, Mali, and Algeria. With only 4 slots available for the ANOC World Beach Games qualifiers, the stakes are high, but Isma Basanye is confident the team will secure a ticket and make their mark on the international stage.
In preparation for the beach games in Tunisia. Right as I speak, the team, we are under training, non-residential, which started on 14th of May. We are training purposely actually on weekends for the non-residential training, and we shall be having residential training coming of 11th of May until 22nd of June, as we shall be traveling. The team is actually under serious training at Ndejje University with a number of, that is, we summoned the 20 senior ladies to the team who are in good health and in good condition, ready to represent and actually create a good performance for the nation.
During a major briefing this morning at the Federation headquarters, Sheila Agonziwe Richardson, the president of the Uganda Handball Federation and the head of delegation, extended her gratitude to all supporters of Ugandan handball and emphasized the importance of collective effort in enabling the team's success and securing their representation at the world stage.
It's a very simple one. I just want to let you know that as Uganda Handball Federation, we are excited and we are indeed very privileged to see that we are getting a chance. I call it a chance because it's a very rare chance that we go for competitions. So we are getting this chance to go and compete, and it's not just competition, but this is a qualifier for the World Games. I think you should note this. It's a qualifier for the World Beach Games. And it's going to be our first time to appear on the African scene, having a team for beach handball, women beach handball. This is a national team, not the under 19, but it is the national team for beach handball. And it's going to happen in Tunisia. Then, if we qualify, we proceed to Bali in Indonesia for the World Games, which are also very soon. It's just in August. So we are really doing everything possible to see that we qualify. As he said, the rest we can communicate later, but mine is in black and white. You can read and see what is happening and who's helping us and how we are going to go through it. But where we have reached, we are sure. The team is traveling, and already we've started training, and on the 11th we enter camp, courtesy of Ndejje University. We have to thank wholeheartedly Ndejje University for this gesture, because you can't get somebody to accommodate you at this time. Things are difficult, it's not easy, but when we wrote to them as our partners, they were very willing, so we really have to thank them. And as usual, National Council of Sports, Uganda Olympic Committee, and then with our marketing team, they'll also be telling you how we are going to market ourselves, to brand ourselves, to make sure that we present a fitting team.
The team, however, is short on funds to finance the trip, and the president revealed that the federation is reaching out to partners, sponsors, sports funds, and the public for financial support to raise the estimated 42 million shillings. The funds, if raised, will cover preparation expenses, acquire appropriate attire and branding for the team, and also facilitate them while at the tournament. Ndejje's duo of Achola Lillian and Bako Shakira, Aitasi Evelyn of Kawanda SS, Katsume Olivia from Victoria University, Nakaja Fauzia from Kaja Handball Club, among others. Alisha Ranchiranda, Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been Live at 8. Until tomorrow, same time, same station.